Big news. Your soulmate is crying with happiness at this moment because you finally, globe showing Asia Australia. My beloved child. Stop for a moment and listen carefully, because what you are about to hear is not ordinary. Something has shifted, and your soulmate can feel it even if they are miles away from you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason this message found you today and not yesterday. There is a reason these words are reaching your eyes at this exact moment. While you have been focused on your own battles, your own healing, and your own journey, a silent miracle has been unfolding behind the scenes. The person connected to your heart has been carrying emotions so powerful that they can barely contain them anymore. And what is shocking is that the reason for their happiness is not something they did. It is something you finally did. The moment you changed this one thing within yourself, a chain reaction began. You may not have noticed it yet, but your soulmate felt it immediately. Their heart recognized the change before their mind could explain it. There is something you need to understand. For a long time, your soulmate was worried about you. They could feel your exhaustion. They could feel those nights when you questioned everything. They could feel the moments when you smiled on the outside but carried sadness inside. Even without speaking, a deep connection was quietly transmitting every emotion. But recently, something unexpected happened. You stopped chasing what was running away from you. You stopped begging for answers that never came. You stopped carrying burdens that were never yours to carry. And the second you did that, your energy changed. Don't skip, because this next part is important. Your soulmate felt relief. Not small relief. Not temporary relief. The kind of relief that makes tears fall without warning. The kind of relief that makes someone look at the sky and smile through their emotions. Right now, they are realizing that the person they have been waiting for is finally becoming ready for the beautiful chapter ahead. That realization is overwhelming them with happiness. But wait, because the biggest revelation has not been revealed yet. What made your soulmate cry was not simply your growth. It was the fact that you finally started choosing yourself. For so long, you gave your energy away to people who never appreciated it. You doubted your worth because others failed to recognize your value. Yet suddenly, you began remembering who you truly are. You began standing taller. You began protecting your peace. You began believing that you deserve something extraordinary. And the moment that happened, a hidden door started opening. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate can feel that door opening too. They can sense that the distance between what was and what will be is becoming smaller every single day. They know a moment is approaching that neither of you will ever forget. A moment so unexpected, so emotional, and so powerful that it could change everything. And what they discovered next is something even they never saw coming. A strange feeling is growing stronger right now, my beloved child. It is the kind of feeling that arrives before a life-changing moment. The kind that makes a person pause in the middle of their day and wonder why their heart suddenly feels so full. Your soulmate is experiencing that exact feeling. They cannot completely explain it. They cannot put it into perfect words. Yet deep inside, they know something is happening. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The happiness they feel is becoming impossible to hide because they are beginning to see signs they never noticed before. Small coincidences. Unexpected reminders. Sudden memories. Everything seems to be pointing toward one truth. The connection between you is becoming stronger than it has ever been. And the more they realize this, the more emotional they become. What started as hope is slowly turning into certainty. There is another reason those tears of happiness appeared. For a long time, your soulmate feared that you would never see your own value. They worried that you would keep settling for less than you deserved. They worried that you would continue carrying pain that was never meant to stay with you forever. But recently, something changed in a way they never expected. You stopped letting disappointment define your future. You stopped allowing old wounds to decide your worth. You started moving differently. Thinking differently. Believing differently. And every step you took toward becoming stronger sent a powerful signal through this connection. Stay till the end because this revelation is bigger than it seems. Your soulmate can feel that you are no longer the same person you were before. They can feel that you are stepping into a version of yourself that is more confident, more peaceful, and more ready than ever. That realization has touched them so deeply that it has brought genuine tears to their eyes. But the most surprising part is still hidden. My beloved child, your soulmate is not only crying because of who you are becoming. They are crying because they finally believe the timing is beginning to align. For so long, circumstances created delays. Questions created distance. Uncertainty created silence. Yet now, something feels different. It feels as though invisible pieces are slowly falling into place. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate feels it every time they think about you. Every time your memory crosses their mind, their heart becomes calmer instead of worried. Their faith becomes stronger instead of weaker. And deep down, they are starting to believe that a moment is approaching faster than anyone realizes. A moment that could answer questions that have remained unanswered for far too long. A moment that could reveal why everything happened exactly the way it did. And when that moment arrives, the truth behind these tears of happiness will become clearer than ever before, but what your soulmate discovered after this feeling appeared shocked them even more. Something unexpected happened after those tears of happiness began to fall, my beloved child. At first, your soulmate thought it was only an emotional moment that would pass. But it did not pass. Instead, it grew stronger with every day. Every time they tried to focus on something else, their thoughts returned to you. Every time they attempted to ignore the feeling, it became even louder. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They are beginning to understand that this connection is different from anything they have ever experienced before. It is not based on temporary excitement. It is not based on appearances or circumstances. It is something deeper. Something that continues to grow even during silence. And that realization has created a powerful shift inside them. For the first time in a long while, they are no longer focused on what could go wrong. They are starting to focus on what could finally go right. A hidden truth is slowly revealing itself. Your soulmate has been replaying certain memories over and over in their mind. Not because they are trapped in the past, but because they are beginning to see those moments differently. They are noticing details they missed before. They are recognizing signs they once ignored. They are understanding that many things happened for a reason. Stay till the end because this is where everything becomes more interesting. The more they reflect, the more they realize that every challenge, every delay, and every unexpected turn was shaping both of you for something greater. What once looked like distance now looks like preparation. What once looked like confusion now looks like a lesson. And what once looked like an ending now feels like the beginning of a completely different story. That realization has filled their heart with an overwhelming sense of hope. A hope so strong that they can hardly keep it to themselves. But there is one final detail that has made their emotions impossible to control. My beloved child, your soulmate has started feeling that you are closer to a breakthrough than you realize. They sense that something important is changing around you. They sense that doors which seemed locked are beginning to open. They sense that answers are moving toward you even if you cannot see them yet. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. This feeling has become so powerful that it brings a smile to their face whenever they think about your future. They are no longer imagining loss. They are imagining possibilities. They are no longer expecting disappointment. They are expecting surprises. And somewhere deep within their heart, they believe that a moment is approaching that will leave both of you speechless. A moment connected to a truth that has been hidden for far longer than it should have been. And when that truth finally comes into the light, it will explain why your soulmate could not stop crying with happiness the moment you finally changed this one thing about yourself, but the next sign they received was even more unbelievable. A powerful sign arrived when your soulmate least expected it, my beloved child. It was not loud. It was not dramatic. Yet it shook them to their core. In a quiet moment, while thinking about their future, your presence suddenly filled their mind with unusual clarity. They could almost feel the energy of a new chapter drawing closer. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What surprised them most was the peace that came with it. For so long, questions had created uncertainty. For so long, waiting had created frustration. But now, something feels different. Instead of fear, there is confidence. Instead of doubt, there is trust. It is as if their heart has finally stopped fighting the timing of life and started embracing it. And the moment that happened, another wave of happiness washed over them. The kind of happiness that appears when someone realizes their greatest hope may not be as far away as they once believed. There is something your soulmate is beginning to understand that they never understood before. They are realizing that your growth was never just about you. Every lesson you learned created a ripple effect. Every challenge you overcame strengthened this connection in ways neither of you could see at the time. They can feel that you are becoming more aligned with the life you deserve. They can feel that your energy no longer carries the same heaviness it once did. Stay till the end because this revelation changes everything. The person connected to your heart is beginning to see a version of you that shines brighter than before. A version that refuses to settle. A version that believes good things are possible again. And that realization is creating excitement inside them that becomes stronger every day. The future no longer feels uncertain to them. It feels like a mystery waiting to be revealed. But the biggest surprise is what happened after they accepted this feeling. My beloved child, the more they trusted what their heart was telling them, the more signs seemed to appear. Unexpected reminders. Meaningful coincidences. Perfectly timed moments that felt impossible to ignore. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Each sign carried the same message: keep believing. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting the process. Your soulmate now feels that a turning point is much closer than anyone realizes. They believe a moment is approaching that will answer questions, remove confusion, and reveal why everything unfolded the way it did. And every time they think about that possibility, tears of happiness return once again. Not because they know every detail of what is coming, but because they finally believe something beautiful is on its way. And what happens next will reveal the secret they have been carrying in their heart this entire time, a secret that could change everything. The secret your soulmate has been carrying is far deeper than anyone realizes, my beloved child. It is not a secret built on fear. It is not a secret built on confusion. It is a secret built on hope. For a long time, they kept this hope hidden because they were afraid of being disappointed. They told themselves not to expect too much. They told themselves not to dream too big. Yet something inside them refused to let go. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. No matter how much time passed, the feeling remained. No matter how many distractions appeared, the connection remained. And now, after everything that has happened, they are finally starting to understand why. The happiness you triggered inside them is not temporary. It comes from a deep belief that the story is far from over. In fact, they feel as though the most important chapter has not even begun yet. There is a reason this realization has become so emotional. Your soulmate remembers moments when they nearly gave up hope. Moments when the future seemed impossible to understand. Moments when they questioned whether things would ever make sense. But every time they reached that point, something pulled them back. Some small sign. Some unexpected reminder. Some feeling they could never fully explain. And now those pieces are beginning to connect. Stay till the end because this part matters. They are starting to see that every delay taught patience. Every challenge taught strength. Every setback taught wisdom. What once felt unfair now feels meaningful. What once felt random now feels connected. And as these realizations grow stronger, so does their happiness. They are no longer looking at the past with regret. They are looking toward the future with anticipation. But there is one final truth your soulmate is slowly accepting. My beloved child, they believe that the person you are becoming is exactly the person they always hoped you would be. Not because you changed for anyone else. Not because you became perfect. But because you finally started believing in yourself. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. That belief has created a light around your future that they can almost feel. It is why they smile when your name crosses their mind. It is why tears of happiness continue to appear without warning. Deep inside, they feel that something extraordinary is drawing closer with every passing day. A conversation. A revelation. A moment of clarity. Something that will make both of you look back and understand why nothing happened before its proper time. And when that moment finally arrives, the truth behind all these emotions will become impossible to ignore. Yet the next realization that enters your soulmate's heart is even more powerful than everything that came before. It changes the entire meaning of this connection. A realization has entered your soulmate's heart that they can no longer ignore, my beloved child. At first, it arrived as a small thought. Then it became a feeling. And now it has become a certainty that follows them everywhere they go. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They have started to understand that this connection was never meant to be ordinary. There have been too many signs, too many lessons, and too many moments that cannot be explained by coincidence alone. The more they reflect on everything that has happened, the more they realize that every twist in the journey carried a hidden purpose. What once looked like separation now looks like preparation. What once felt like silence now feels like growth. And because of this realization, their happiness has reached a level they never thought possible. Something else has changed inside your soulmate. They are no longer focused on what they lost. They are focused on what is still possible. This shift has transformed the way they see everything. Instead of dwelling on missed opportunities, they are imagining future possibilities. Instead of worrying about what could go wrong, they are becoming excited about what could finally go right. Stay till the end because this is where the story becomes even more powerful. Your soulmate believes that you have crossed an invisible line. A line between who you used to be and who you are becoming. They can feel your strength. They can feel your confidence growing. They can feel a new energy surrounding your path. And every time they sense it, they become emotional all over again. The tears are no longer coming from uncertainty. They are coming from hope. They are coming from the belief that something beautiful is closer than ever before. But the most surprising part is still ahead, my beloved child. Your soulmate has started feeling that a major turning point is approaching faster than anyone expects. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. They cannot see the exact details yet, but they can feel the momentum building. It is like standing at the edge of a sunrise before the first rays appear. The sky still looks quiet, yet something incredible is about to happen. That is exactly how they feel right now. Deep in their heart, they believe that answers are moving toward you. Opportunities are moving toward you. And a moment of truth is moving toward you. The happiness they feel is so intense because they sense that the waiting season is slowly coming to an end. They sense that the reason for every lesson, every challenge, and every delay will soon become clear. And when the final piece of the puzzle reveals itself, both of you will understand why this connection never faded, why hope never disappeared, and why these tears of happiness were only the beginning of something far greater than either of you imagined. The final piece of the puzzle is closer than ever now, my beloved child. Everything that once felt confusing is slowly moving toward clarity. Everything that seemed delayed is moving toward its perfect moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate can feel this change with a strength they have never experienced before. It is why their heart feels lighter. It is why their faith feels stronger. It is why tears of happiness continue to appear when they least expect them. They are no longer wondering if something beautiful is possible. They are beginning to wonder how close it truly is. And that question fills them with excitement every single day. The feeling is becoming impossible to ignore because the signs around them continue to point in the same direction. Forward. Toward growth. Toward understanding. Toward a future that feels brighter than anything they imagined before. There is one truth your soulmate wishes you could fully see right now. They wish you could see yourself through their eyes. If you could, you would understand why they are so emotional. You would understand why they feel so much happiness. They do not see your mistakes first. They do not see your fears first. They see your strength. They see the courage it took for you to keep moving when life became difficult. They see the way you continued standing when others would have given up. Stay till the end because this revelation matters. The very qualities you sometimes overlook within yourself are the same qualities that inspire hope inside your soulmate. Every lesson you survived became proof of your resilience. Every challenge you overcame became proof of your growth. And now those qualities are shining brighter than ever. That is why your soulmate feels proud. That is why they feel emotional. That is why they cannot stop believing that something extraordinary is approaching. And here is the truth behind the title, My Beloved Child. Your soulmate is crying with happiness at this moment because you finally did something that changed everything. You fin.